Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel, Tara Talks Books, where we talk everything bookish. So today I'm going to be doing my January TBR. This will actually be my first time kind of incorporating the TBR takedown into my TBRs. So let's actually take care of that first. I'm going to pick out my TBR jar prompt for TBR takedown so that way I can pick a book that will, obviously go on my TBR based off the prompt. So let's shake it up. There's like I'm grabbing so many. All right, let's see. So this one is person's name in the title. And this was actually a prompt given to me by Terry. We actually, on a Discord chat, she had a spinner wheel and she spun that one. And I thought that's a perfect one. I have plenty of books with a name in the title. So I'll be right back. I'm going to go choose it and then I'll let you know what I'm going to read. So the one I picked for person's name in the title, I actually chose Pestilence. So I'm pretty sure that's his name. Maybe, I don't know. So I did not get to this run last month, and so I figured that kind of fit. I hope it does. I really do hope his name is Pestilence, because I didn't want to cheat on it. So hopefully. So anyways, this one is, it says, they came to earth, pestilence, war, famine, death. 4 horsemen riding their screaming steeds, racing to the corners of the world. 4 horsemen with the power to destroy all of humanity. They came to earth and they came to end us all. So pestilence comes for Sarah's town and she shoots him like out of the air and not realizing that he can't die. And so he kind of like takes her captive. So this one should be fun. I can't wait to read it. I'm excited that this is like worked out and that I pulled a name because I didn't get to this one last month and I really am excited to read it. So the next jar I have is actually my 12 in 12 months jar. So I have 12 books that I did not read in my 24 in 2024 jar that I put into here. So hopefully I'll get to those, but let's pick one out. So I got one, let's see what it is. So I got The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which is actually exciting. I did want to read this one potentially last month as well for the 25 Days of Romantasy. I ended up not getting to it. But it was one that I think it like has like Death in the Maiden kind of vibes and it's like a fantasy romance. But anyways, this one is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I've read one by V.E. Schwab, which was Vicious. Absolutely enjoyed it, loved it. So I feel like I'm going to enjoy this one as well. And it's part of my 12 in 12 months. So hopefully I'm going to start off strong and finish this one. So this one follows Adeline and she kind of makes a deal with an entity. I don't know if it's like a deal with the devil or a deal with like a god of some sort. Anyway, she makes a deal with him to kind of escape her tumultuous life and so that she can live forever. However, she doesn't fully understand the bargain and she will live forever. However, nobody will remember her. So as I've heard from other like people who've read this and reviewed it, it's kind of like where she would like walk up to someone and as soon as she left, they would forget her. And so if she ran into them again, they wouldn't know who she is. And that is to include, I believe, her family as well. So anyways, this one just seems really good and I can't wait to get to it. Quite an intriguing plot. All right, so getting into ones that are not a part of my challenges that I've put on myself for this year, for 2025, actually is going to be a read-along for the Abby Jimenez read-along that we started last year. So I'm actually joined by some other lovely booktubers and we ended up finishing the first series by Abby Jimenez, the Friend Zone series in 2024. I was actually joined by B over at Mama Needs to Read Romance, Karina at She Dreams in Words, Kaylani at Kaylani Simply Me, and Dana over at Dana Ella. And we are so excited because we're going to start the year off with Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. So this one follows Alexis, and Alexis is a doctor from like a well-renowned family, and she's actually coming home from a funeral and she gets stuck like on the side of the road. She blows a tire and Daniel sees her on the side of the road in this small town, goes and helps her, and they end up kind of going their separate ways, but then she stops in like the local, I want to say it's like a bar, and sees him there, and they strike up a conversation, and it goes from there. And she doesn't think it's going to be something serious, but obviously things change. So far, I've started this one, and I am absolutely in love with it. Abby Jimenez just knows how to write a book, so I can't wait to finish this one and see where it goes. So the next one I have is actually our pick for Tea and Biscuits with Tara and B. It's our historical romance book club. And the ones that our like community members voted on was A Widow of Rose House by Diana Biller. So this one follows a young widow who restores a dilapidated mansion with the assistance of a charming, eccentric genius, only to find that the house is full of dangerous secrets. This one is set in the Gilded Age, and so it's like a gothic historical romance. And then the live show will actually be over on B's channel as well at Mama Needs to Read Romance. And Diana Biller will actually be joining us to discuss the book as well as probably other things from her backlist, but that will be January 19th at 4 p.m. EST. So hopefully you guys will be able to join us. The next book I have is Give Me Butterflies by Julian Meadows, and this one is actually an ARC or an advanced reader copy that I got over on NetGalley, and this one just sounded so cute and definitely intrigued me, and so I ended up getting it. But this one says Millie loves her job as an entomology curator, inspiring museum visitors every day. She even has an interview for the department director position so she can take on an even bigger role in the museum. She refuses to be distracted by her grumpy coworker with his permanent scowl, bright blue eyes, and nerdy astronomy ties. Not that she's spent much time noticing any of those things. Finn Ashford doesn't mean to glare at everyone, but he's juggling his job at the museum, navigating the grief of losing his sister, attempting to make his nieces smile, and not ruin dinner for the 5th night in a row. When Millie stumbles through the door of her interview, her eyes scan the committee and land on the one man that could derail promotion. But it just so happens he's also the one man who could make all her dreams come true. This one is like a slow burn Guardian romance. So Grumpy Sunshine, it seems like. I cannot wait to get to this one. I feel like it's right up my alley. And I'm so excited that I got it as an ARC. And last but not least, I'm going to attempt to get to Mine Till Midnight by Lisa Kleypas. I know B over at Mama Needs to Read Romance is doing a read along with a bunch of other lovely booktubers. And I believe the first one, like the show for this one, I'm not sure the date, but I know it's on Tiff Talks Page's channel. I really wanted to join along because I have not read the Hathaway series by Lisa Kleypas, so I'd love to like read along. But this one is obviously the first one in the Hathaway series, and this one follows Amelia Hathaway. When an unexpected inheritance elevates her family to the ranks of the aristocracy, Amelia Hathaway discovers that tending to her younger sisters and wayward brother was easy compared to navigating the intricacies of the ton. Even more challenging, the attraction she feels for both the tall, dark, and dangerously handsome Cam Rohan. Wealthy beyond most men's dreams, Cam has tired of society's petty restrictions and longs to return to his uncivilized gypsy roots. When the delectable Amelia appeals to him for help, he intends to offer only friendship, but intentions are no match for the desire that blindsides them both. But can a man who spurns tradition be tempted into the most time-honored arrangement, marriage? Life in London society is about to get a whole lot hotter. So this one just sounds so good, and I can't wait to kind of like read with a group of people. Also, this one has a lovely step back. I'll show you guys. Stunning. We love it. We love a book with a step back. So those are all the books that I plan to read during the month of January. Let me know in the comments below what you plan to read for the month of January. And if you want to just let me know that you watched to the end and you were here, go ahead and leave me like a snowflake emoji because it's January and it's wintry. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. Bye.